The reason that you feel so stuck and that you are lacking direction is because you are about to have the biggest glow up of your life. That feeling of being stuck, whether it's in your career, your friendships, your relationship, you're kind of in this in-between space where everything feels off, your environment, your energy, your motivation. But the thing is, these periods are what come right before your big glow up. What you want is going to evolve as you evolve. Think of it like this. That confusion, that stuckness that you're feeling is just a signal and a reminder that maybe you've stopped growing for a minute. If you're feeling that stuckness and you want to get out of it, these are 4 things that are going to help you level up. Number 1 is curate your environment. Be very intentional about where you spend your time and who you spend it with. This is the number 1 thing that's going to keep you feeling stuck. If your surroundings don't support your growth, they're actually going to quietly drain you. So pay attention to how you feel after being around certain people in certain spaces. Do you feel inspired or do you feel heavy and exhausted? Start placing yourself in environments that remind you of your potential. Maybe it's a workspace, maybe it's a community, maybe it's just spending time in nature. Growth cannot happen in the same space that kept you small. Look up tall poppy syndrome. This completely shifted my perspective. Number 2, assess what you are consuming. Media, conversation, habits. Everything you take in, not just food, becomes part of your world. The accounts you follow, the shows you watch, the people you talk to, it all shapes your mindset. So ask yourself, is what I'm consuming feeding my growth or feeding my fear? Start being deliberate with what you input. Use this time to read something that challenges you, to listen to podcasts that inspire you. Comment playlist if you want my podcast playlist below. Listen to people who uplift you. Cut down on the content that makes you feel bad and instead find people that inspire you, who make you feel good, who educate you. You can't move forward if you're constantly being pulled in other people's noise. Number 3 is create a vision board. This gives your energy somewhere to go. When you feel lost, it really helps to see where you're headed, even if it's a little bit blurry at first. It's not just pretty pictures. This is literally a map of where you're going, a map of what matters to you. And it reminds your brain what to look out for and where to move towards. If you don't have the full picture, start with feelings. How do you want your life to feel? Do you want it to feel peaceful? Do you want it to feel creative? Do you want it to feel free? Your mind needs direction, even if it's not perfect yet. And 4, get that energy out. Move, talk, sing, write, cry, run, whatever it takes to release what's inside you. If energy stays stuck, it builds pressure. Energy that isn't expressed can turn into fear, anxiety, overthinking, rumination. So let it out. Journal about it. Scream in your car, go for a walk, talk to someone you trust, talk to a therapist. You'll be surprised at how much lighter you feel. Energy loses its power when you verbalize it. Sometimes feeling stuck is shaking you to wake up to your situation and saying, hey, this isn't working anymore. It's time for a change. We need to level up. Every time I've had a breakthrough, I've been at my lowest point ever before. This isn't the end, it's the transition. It's the space just before the glow up, the quiet moment before the comeback. This is where your next chapter begins.
Girl, you are not ugly. You just haven't found your look, or you're not doing what it takes to maintain your look. But luckily, I'm going to give you guys 6 steps on what you can do to change the way you look and maintain it. Number 1 is going to be finding 2 hairstyles that work for us. Not 1 hairstyle, 2. Hairstyle number 1 is going to be something that we can do on our own, and hairstyle number 2 is going to be something that we can go and get at the salon. It's unrealistic to always depend on other people to get your hair done, so you're going to have to keep a DIY style in your back pocket. We need our hair done at all times. Tip number 2 is going to be your eyes and your lips. Before y'all think that I'm about to be the lash police, I'm not. I'm actually going to be the eyebrow police. We need to keep our eyebrows and our lips waxed, threaded, whatever the case may be. You need to get the hair off your lip, and you need to keep your eyebrows looking very clean. This will help you look polished and presentable at all times. Another tip for your lips is having a go-to lip combo. A big part of establishing your look is going to be consistency. When you see me, you're going to see me with some brown liner and some pink lipstick on, because that's my look. So you have to get yours. Tip number 3 is going to be your uniform. If you know me, then you know that I can talk about clothes all day. If you guys want separate videos on building your wardrobe, I can help you guys out with that. But for now, I just want to give you the advice to find 2 to 3 outfit formulas that always work for you. When I say work for you, I mean it fits your body type, you feel comfortable in it, and you feel confident in it. The uniform that works best for me is a tube top and a skirt, or a tube top and some wide leg pants. That is my jam, y'all. It works for me every time. Another one of my uniforms is a 2-piece set. When it comes to work, another uniform that I have is a tweed jacket and some slacks. Those are just a couple examples. You want to find things that work for you, that you can repeat over and over with different pieces of clothing, but ultimately it's the same outfit. Tip number 4 is going to be your accessories. I'm not going to take the time to take off my jewelry right now, but I'm sure you guys can imagine that this outfit would be a little less cute if I didn't have my jewelry on. We are always going to wear earrings. I don't care if there is World War III going on. put your earrings on, okay? I'm not always a necklace girl, so I think you can pick and choose between like bracelets or watches. I think you can decide what works for you, but my tip is to always wear earrings. But overall, just try to build your jewelry collection and put on jewelry every time that you go out the house. Number 5 is going to be your purse. And I don't mean the brand, I mean what's in your purse. What's in your purse is going to help you throughout the day in terms of maintaining your look, okay? We have to keep our lip combos in the purse. We have to be smelling good. We have to keep our sanitizer. We have to keep extra earrings. We have to keep a comb. If you need some edge control, whatever the case may be, the things that are going to help you maintain your look needs to be inside of your purse every single day. 6 is going to be makeup. I put makeup last because I don't believe that you need makeup to feel or look beautiful, but if you know, you know. A good beat will turn a day around. It'll turn an outfit around, a look around. I think it's not a bad thing to know how to do your makeup. You don't have to do it every day, but I think that you definitely should start investing in your makeup collection, and you should start watching some tutorials and just doing your makeup when you can, because it's always going to help you feel better. Like I'm telling you, when you look good, you feel good. And I think that makeup just, it helps add a little something on the look. Those are the tips I have for now. Remember, you are not ugly. You just need to try a little bit harder. Please let me know in the comments if you guys are going to try these things or if they helped you out. And let me know if you guys want more videos like this.
If you're trying to have a physical glow up, it is so important to focus on one area at a time. Because if you start to try to focus on everything that you want to change, you're going to get so burnt out and you're going to be like, you know what, I'm good. I just don't even want to do this anymore. You're going to get burnt out financially. You're going to get burnt out on just everything that you want to do. Say for instance, you want to just like clear up your skin. You want your skin to look good. You want your skin to look radiant. Just take a couple of months and focus on your skin. When you want to glow up, you want everything to be fixed like ASAP and right now. I really think that you should just be patient with yourself. So like if it's skin, you need to take a couple of months and like go to the dermatologist, like focus in on the problem areas. If it's acne, if it's discoloration, like whatever it is, if it's your teeth, then you need to just like really focus in on that area. You say for instance, you have braces. If you're going to get braces, like get braces and then focus in on another area. Just start focusing on going to the gym 3 times a week. A couple of years ago, I wanted to change my wardrobe, right? But instead of me just making a new wardrobe and buying all these clothes and all of this, which was going to be so expensive, I just focused in on staple pieces. Every single time I had some extra money, I would just get small pieces, and like those small pieces, they would add up. And so by the end of the year, I completely revamped my closet. I really think that everything kind of starts in the mind, and it's really about like how you want to feel. Physical is nothing if the mental and the spiritual doesn't match it.
Ladies, don't get mad at me for this one, okay? I promise I'm gonna put you on. But that hair, those nails, the makeup, those outfits, and that money is not gonna make you feel beautiful or make you feel whole. I'm gonna tell you what will though, okay? I'm gonna back it up with scripture and then I'm gonna chat with you because I got the keys, okay? 1 Peter 3:3 says, whose adorning let it not be that outward adorning of plaiting of the hair and of wearing of gold or of putting on of apparel, but let it be the hidden man of the heart in that which is not corruptible, even the ornament of a meek and quiet spirit, which is in the sight of God of great price. Okay? And we're also going to back it up with Proverbs 31:30, where it says, favor is deceitful and beauty is vain, but a woman that feareth the Lord, she shall be praised. Okay? All of those things listed are material things, and we cannot depend on material things to make us feel whole within, because you changing what's on the outside is not going to ever change what's on the inside, okay? So how you get to being secure in the self-love and being confident is literally by renewing your mind and your body, okay? Romans 12:1-2 says, I beseech you therefore, brethren, by the mercies of God, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto God, which is your reasonable service. And be not conformed to this world, okay? But be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is good and acceptable and perfect will of God, okay? If you have time and money to invest into your hair, nails, makeup, clothes, and making money, then you dang sure enough have time and money to invest into your health. Okay? When you start honoring your temple on the daily, you're going to build your self-trust in 2 ways. You're obviously going to get the physical results from honoring your temple because those are just a byproduct of being disciplined. But 2, you're literally going to renew your mind with which is what it says in Romans 12:2, because you're releasing endorphins, which are not only your body's natural pain relievers, but mood boosters, okay? I know you're probably looking at me crazy because my nails are done, but I promise you this was not by me. I don't even pick this shape, you guys, even though I fell in love with it. These were actually client requests for a job I just booked, okay? So I didn't pay for these babies, okay? The money that you're actively spending should be spent on how you can renew yourself from the inside out, because that's how your light is going to shine brightly and how people are going to see that Jesus glow, okay? Because eventually you'll come to the point where you realize, like, none of that is going to fix your problem. I used to think like, oh, if I get my hair done, like, I'll feel cute. If I get my nails done, I'll look cute. If I get my lashes done, I'll be prettier. Like, no, bro. It's literally within. You need to build your self-trust, build your self-confidence from within, which means taking care of the one body that God gave you, okay? So if you need help building that confidence and feeling beautiful, go ahead and click the links in my bio so I can help you, okay?
Somebody said, don't be a loser in your own story. I can't tell you how important the way that you talk to yourself within your head out loud is so important. The world is already tough enough. Social media is already toxic enough. You can't be a loser in your own story. Like, you can't be a loser in your own head. You have to give yourself so much love. You have to affirm yourself so much. And I know it might sound woo-woo and journaling and affirmations and validation, everything like that, but I won't lie to y'all. That's how I began to trust myself again. Here's the thing. Nobody is coming to save you. It's a blessing and a curse. At the end of the day, you have all the ingredients in that cabinet to love yourself again. You are the author of your own story. You have the pen in your hand. You have the complete power to rewrite the narrative that you've been telling yourself in your head. You're never going to get that promotion, that you're never going to find love again, that you're never going to get your dream job, you're never going to lose those 15 pounds. You have to stop saying that, because you're going to become a self-fulfilling prophecy.
So yeah, I am starting over, and I don't care what anyone thinks. I don't care what it takes. I will do whatever it takes to give myself the life that I deserve. I love myself far too much to live a life that is anything less than completely and wholeheartedly fulfilling. I realized how deeply unhappy I was, and I absolutely refuse to go back to living a life like that.